Howdy ho everyone, it's me, and this is going to be a dead simple video. Here is my pick of 10 low budget photography gifts this Christmas. I've put them in order of price, but I'll give you a usefulness and absurdity indication for each gift too. Take a look down below in the description for affiliate links if you'd like to check out any of these gifts further, which, full disclosure, helps my channel enormously, as well as finding other links you might find useful. Oh, and for some of these gifts, you will need to know a bit about which camera or lens your recipient is using, so I'll give you a heads up when that's the case. Here we go. First up, for a very low price, a camera spirit level. If your giftee enjoys landscape photography or otherwise shoots with a relatively inexpensive tripod, or if all their pictures seem to have wonky horizons when they put them on Facebook and you want to subliminally mock them for it, then this spirit level attaches to their camera's hot shoe, earning their eternal gratitude towards you. Either that, or they'll be mildly insulted that you'd want to give them this thing in the first place, although in fairness they are actually quite popular items. Getting a straight horizon can be tricky in your photography when someone's using low budget gear. Next, and of course we have to include camera socks. I don't know about any other countries, but here in the UK, probably the most traditional Christmas gifts, apart from alcohol of course, are socks. I habitually change my socks once a day for a little extra burst of energy. You should try it. And socks with cameras pictured within them make a bold statement indeed that's sure to cause either amusement or embarrassment. Next, camera lens cups. These are actually kinda neat, and I made a video about mine a few years ago, which I'll put a link to in the description below. During my time teaching school children English in South Korea, I drank cups of tea from one of these. My students didn't know what to be more freaked out about, the fact that I was drinking tea with milk, which is unheard of in Korea, or that I was drinking out of a camera lens. Next, here's a gift with a bit of class. One of the best way to clean any smudginess off your lens's optics is with a microfiber cloth, but even better, use this chamois one instead. These are some of the last things I used to buy from the Digital Rev store back when they offered good deals, but now you can buy them anywhere and they are gorgeous. They feel lovely and clean your lenses gently but very effectively. Next, well, who doesn't love a nice new camera strap? There are tons of these things all over the internet, and you can get some beautiful ones in all kinds of designs for all kinds of prices, and even if your photographic friend or family member does not use a camera strap, if you get a design that suits them, then they'll at least appreciate the thought. Now, for something really nice and useful. I use my Giottos rocket blower all the time. In fact, I bought 2 of these things in case I ever lose one. They are nice and powerful and incredibly useful for blowing dust off either the rear or front glass elements of your lenses, and also they're amazingly helpful for blowing dust off of your camera's sensor, which is particularly useful for people who enjoy macro photography. Next up, well, I know this has become a bit of a cliche now, but who cares? A crystal photography ball is pretty fun. You'll need to make sure that your planned recipient of this thing has a telephoto lens to shoot it with, at least 85mm or longer, but they can really get you thinking creatively. Now, we are spending a little more money here. One of the most useful pieces of equipment for anyone who enjoys landscape photography or taking their camera on holiday to sunny places is a polarizing filter. When used correctly, these can have a dramatic effect on your images, darkening blue skies and aiding contrast. A wonderful gift for someone who's beginning with photography or still learning. Take a look in the description below for a link to a video I made years ago about these incredible filters. I recommend Marumi Fit and Slim filters as they are good quality and great value for money and not too big. And importantly, be sure to know what filter size to get. It has to be compatible with the filter size of your recipient's most used lens for landscape photography, which is most likely their zoom lens. Now, if you want to spend a little more money again, then an ND filter can be really enjoyable to use. Gobe filters are pretty good value for money. ND filters are ideal for photographers who work a bit more slowly and deliberately and who are happy to use tripods in their landscape shots. An ND filter slows your camera's shutter speed right down, potentially giving you dramatic images like this if you set up your camera securely in a fixed position. Look in the description below to see a special video I've made all about ND filters. I love 10's top filters particularly, also known as ND 1000s. And finally, macro extension tubes. They're the bomb. They fit between your camera and your lens to enable you to shoot spectacularly close to your subject. Nice! They are particularly useful with wider angle lenses or 50mm lenses. These things are inexpensive and can open up a whole new world of macro photography for whoever you're gifting them to. Again, take a look in the description below for a link to a special video I've made all about them, and be sure to check which camera system your recipient is using so you don't get them Nikon extension tubes for their Canon camera by accident or anything like that. And, well, that's it. What do you think of my list? Is there anything missing? I bet there is. There are all kinds of neat photography gifts out there. Let me know in the comment section below. I've tried to list the gifts that are slightly more useful here, ones that I would at least like to receive myself. Whoever you are and whatever your budget, God bless you this Christmas time and have a great celebration.